Hi guys, how's it going? Today I want to speak about the subject of how to always think positively. The thing is that a lot of times when we live in a society kind of like ours, there's a lot of stress that's going to happen. There's a lot of things that we need to do. There's a lot of things that need to be paid, such as bills. We also need to go to work, and we have family, friends, expectations, and all these things. And it can actually influence us pretty negatively. It can get to a point where we just are very sad and we feel lost because we sometimes feel like the pressures of life are basically taking over so hard our whole life in some way that we're not able to relax. And when everything seems to be falling around you, well, it's hard to stay positive. But at the same time, I feel that if you have negativity, if you're not able to stay positive even within the negative, well, life is just always going to be tough. It's always going to take a toll on you. And that's where it's kind of sad, because we all want to find positivity. We all want to have a good life. After all, we only get one chance. Well, not one chance at doing things right, but we get one chance at life. So if we're not going to be able to take advantage of it, if we're not going to be able to do things right, well, then sometimes we feel, oh man, I just wasted all this time. But I do think that if you're able to stay positive within all the negativity, well, then that's when positive things can happen. So literally, the only way for good things, for positive things, for good things to happen to everyone's life is to literally be positive. And even in your negativity, even in the way, if the day is like the worst day you've ever had, you still need to get back on that horse and think positively. It's really, really silly of me to say that the only way to think positive is to just do it and think positive, but it really is. But at the same time, if you've already down spiraled in that sort of negative way of thinking, well, it's harder to get out of it. But at the same time, what I think that people need to try to think is, whenever there's a problem, don't think of it as, oh, but I'm, find an excuse, basically. You're going to try to find the solution. And it's by trying to find the solution that we're able to succeed. It's kind of like in a video game. Even though things may seem tragic, we're always trying to find the best strategy. We're always trying to find the best way of succeeding at that level. And I think that if we can kind of take that same game attitude and bring it in our life, then life becomes a game. And the game becomes fun. And sometimes when it's difficult, well, it's still fun. So that's where we kind of have to realize that basically the challenge is actually good. And the challenge can actually uplift us. And the challenge can actually make us live so much better. So at the place of looking at the glass half empty, look at it as half full. And if something gets hard, if something gets sad, well, think of it this way. It's a game. And you need to find a way to succeed at that level, to pass that level, to make it good again. Well, that's it. That's all I have to say on the subject. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.